So today I'm going to be doing a video on how to survive middle school. So a lot of you are in middle school, and it can be tough, honestly. I'm in my last year. I'm in 8th grade. I'm going to be in 9th grade soon. I'm going to high school. So I'm going to go through the grades step by step. Basically, in middle school is a hard time. The transition between when you're a little kid to basically an adult and you make your own decisions. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. People are judgmental and people don't care about other people as much as they did at certain, girls girls like to fight. Girls like to compete against each other, and when they do, it just causes chaos, and it's not pretty. From my experience, 6th grade was the easiest. The easiest to be able to relax and be able to focus on my studies. Now, 6th grade, for math at least, was easy for me because they had just not updated the system yet. So once I got to 7th grade, the system was changed and it was so much harder, so I lucked out on that year. So I had 6th grade math pretty easy. But the other thing was, 6th grade was a time, there was a couple people who just, in 6th grade, who were like cliques and thinking they were perfect in 6th grade, and they were the top of the school, and, that turned out that they're my best friends now, and so, I guess you can't judge people right away. 6th grade was the time where people weren't as judgmental as they are now. People now in 8th grade, in my school at least, are very judgmental and they get in people's business when they shouldn't. I feel like when people are in 6th grade, you're going into a new school, you're opening up into a new environment, and you're experiencing all these new people and these new teachers, being switched out of classes every period, and it gets confusing. But then that's the time where you're getting used to the school, so you're not comfortable with the school, and you're trying to fit in with the school. So you don't have time to worry about competing with other people to be perfect, and 6th grade was a good year. Let me tell you that. So enjoy it, you 6th graders. 7th grade. 7th grade was a hard year for studies, in math at least. I had basically all A's until 7th grade. 7th grade was the year when it all got hard for me, and all the studies came crashing down. All the math got so confusing. It was pre-algebra, and I'm not good at algebra, so it's just I can't deal with that many numbers. It's just what is going on? And I ended up getting used to it, and by the end of the year I had a B+, so I was pretty happy with that. I mean, it could have been better, but I tried my hardest. So 7th grade was a very weird time for me, social-wise. I had a boyfriend on and off 4 or 5 times, and it was crazy, and I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I liked him then, but he's a friend now. He's nothing more than a friend now. Yeah, and then I had another boyfriend See, these aren't real boyfriends. I mean, I thought they were, but I don't know, like the typical true definition of a boyfriend. Maybe that's when you're older. I hope, because I think the traditional way of having a boyfriend is different. But anyway, so 7th grade was overall probably the most stressful year, just because I think the high schools look at your 7th grade more than your 8th grade year. So you have to do really good in 7th grade in order to get into a good high school or wherever you're planning to go to, like that. The high schools look at your 7th grade. They also look at your 8th grade, but mostly your 7th grade MCAS and your 8th grade MCAS, but mostly the 7th grade. 8th grade. 8th grade, I went into algebra with a bright smile on my face, ready to learn. The beginning of the year, the first 2 months, went by good. I liked the algebra class. Then, after those 2 months, after it got into about November, it started to get very confusing because we went into different units and it was all getting jumbled up in my head and I could not take it anymore. So I ended up going to the next class down, Algebra Concepts. Now people were giving me all this hate. They were like, why'd you switch out? You should have tried harder. Now you're going to have to take it again next year. But when I'm doing drama, band, cross country, running, I have a lot of stuff going on at home. I take singing lessons and piano lessons and a bunch of things going on. And I'm the lead of the play at school, so there's a lot of priorities. And if I could just take algebra next year, then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do that. And so I switched out of algebra. Algebra got really difficult, very, very difficult. English, I love English anyway. I like writing much better than math. Any kind of math, because I just hate dealing with all these numbers and I don't know, it's just confusing to me. Another thing for 8th grade is I met new people and I had a boyfriend in the beginning of 8th grade that I actually liked very much at the time, and yeah, but I learned that it's just a lot of people at this time of age, the 8th grade age, are so immature that they don't know how to treat girls. So when you're with a guy, you need to know that they probably, when you're in the middle school bracket and maybe even into high school, some guys don't know what they're doing. Also with girls, I'm not going to be a hypocrite to guys, but some girls don't know what they're doing either. You know, but most of the time, it's guys. And I've come to learn that a lot of guys, yeah, like I said, they don't know what they're doing. Another thing for 8th grade is people are very, very, very judgmental. And I can't stand it because everybody gets in your business like it's their business. That's the one thing about 8th grade that I hate so far, because everybody has gotten in me and my friend's business when we're the only ones who need to deal with our private business. It's not anybody else's unless it concerns other people. The thing I like about 8th grade is we definitely get more freedom, and it's more fun because I feel like in 6th grade I looked up to all the 8th graders, so now I feel like the 6th graders look up to me, and it feels so good. And me and my friends always say that. We're always like, remember when they used to look up to us? And I mean, we used to look up to them, and it was so funny. And now it feels so weird to be like the top of the school. And next year we're gonna be the little fresh meat with like the seniors like making fun of us, telling us to go different directions in the hallway in high school. Oh my gosh, that should be fun. But that's gonna start soon. My goodness. Oh, there's my dog in the background. Daisy. She's a little morky. She's like 6 pounds. So we go through the stage of middle school, and it's gonna be tough. It's most likely gonna be tough. I shouldn't say definitely, because it's not tough for all people. But it's a life struggle that you have to work through. And in order to work through it, you have to have faith in yourself and be able to overcome your fears and be able to not fall in the trap of people. Don't be gullible. Try not to be too gullible. The other thing is to also, even though it can be very bad, but middle school is the time before you're going to have to really start focusing on your future. And your future is your life. Your life is your life. Your life is your life. Yeah, that makes sense. But you really have to enjoy this time. So even though you might hate it, you might hate middle school, you may want to give up and quit, and you don't want to go to any school anymore, you don't want to get up every day, it's going to get harder, so enjoy it right now, because this is the time that you have to enjoy, and you have to take it step by step. You have to take life step by step every single day, and that is basically how you survive middle school. You just have to be able to not fall in the trap of people, be yourself, totally. That's number one, be yourself, because you're never going to make any friends if you're faking yourself all the time, if you're being someone you're not, and then when you truly get friends with these people, they're going to say, that's not who she was a couple months ago, or that's not who she was a couple days ago. You gotta be yourself, and you have to realize that not everybody's gonna like you, but the people that do like you are true friends, and most of the time. And when you actually take time to realize that not all people are gonna like you, then you accept the fact that a lot of people aren't gonna like you. It's nothing personal, maybe nothing personal, it just may be the other people. Middle school is a good time to pretend you're in high school, not like bad, but prepare yourself for the future. And this is the start of your life. High school is going to be the start of your life, so live up middle school as much as you can. I mean, don't go crazy. Just stay, just enjoy it, but just, you know what I mean? Just, enjoy it. I don't know what else to say, because you just gotta enjoy it. You gotta work hard, enjoy it, and have fun. So that's basically it for middle school. You guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.